I have been working as a therapist for almost a decade now. And in that time, I have had the opportunity to do almost 7,000 therapy sessions. I'm at the beginning of my career, and in that time and in those 7,000 therapy sessions, I've had the opportunity to work with one-on-one with individuals. I've had the opportunity to work with couples, with families, and in doing that many therapy sessions and in doing, that many, just helping that many people, you can't help but see patterns. And we all like to think that we're so different. We have this idea that we are all just so unique. Our problems are so specific and unique just to us. And when you see that many people, when you do that many therapy sessions over that long period of time, you actually start to see that we are so much more similar than we are different. Not that you're not special and not that you're not unique, but a lot of the problems that we face are not you or me problems. They are human experience problems. They are human experience challenges that we all end up facing, that we all end up struggling with, and that we all really need help with. And my intention in this video is to dive into the thing that I think is so unbelievably important for you to know, that if you actually grasp this, if you actually give yourself the chance to really hear this and take it in and allow it to change your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, this is going to save you years and years and years of mental health struggles. If you really hear what I am about to say, this has the potential to radically change your life. So many people come into the therapy journey or the healing journey with the wrong idea and the wrong expectation. They come into it with the narrative that I am broken. There is something inherently wrong with me. I'm not enough. I'm not lovable. I'm ruined. My past destroyed me. I'm never going to be capable of being the kind of person that I want to be. I have this client who, she suffered severe and chronic abuse from the time that she was 2 years old. Every type of abuse you can think of, she suffered it. And she and I started working together about 3 years ago. And she sincerely had a core belief that she was a parasite, that she was a life-sucking parasite that would destroy anyone who came into her life. Imagine walking through the world with that as your core belief. I mean, how would you ever expect to be able to have anything different than that, any life that's different than that? And so many of us have core beliefs that are very similar to that. It might not be the exact same, but so many of us have these really radical core beliefs that we are so broken. We are so defective. We are so unworthy. Nothing good can, should, or will ever come for us. How do you expect to live your life when that is the narrative that is dictating everything you say, think, do, feel, and believe? What you pay attention to, what you don't pay attention to, who you allow into your life, what you don't allow into your life, so on and so forth. When we are in massive amounts of pain, we do not make good and effective decisions. We do not allow the right people into our lives. We allow the wrong people into our lives. It radically shapes everything. And more than that, we go into a healing experience or we go into a therapy journey with the sole fixed mindset of, I am broken, so I need to be fixed and healed. And what I want to say And what I sincerely believe is the thing that can save you 10 to 20 to 50 years of mental health struggles is that healing and growth and change. And I said this to that client too, and it took her a while to finally believe me. But she went from being severely, horrifically, and graphically abused, believing that she was a parasite, a lethal parasite, to being one of the top people at her organization, to finally learning how to set boundaries, learning how to stand on her own, learning how to love herself, learning how to believe that she is a worthwhile human being. 30 plus years of horrific trauma to sincerely believing that she has the potential to sincerely change the world. What I told her and what we worked on and what I need you to know, the thing that is going to save you is that it's not about rapid transformation. When we are in pain, we just want so badly to get out of it. We just need to feel better. We need something to be different. We need change. We need it now. We need to escape. And what I am here to tell you is that good therapy and healing and progress and growth, the thing that is going to save you from your mental health challenges, is not about becoming a different person. It's not about being different than who you are. It's about learning how to have deep connection and reconnection and repair. It's about learning how to build a relationship with yourself and rebuilding the relationships that you have to yourself, others, in the world. It's not about going from this broken parasite that you believe that you are to having this idea that I'm the most extraordinary and extravagant being in the world, because it will never happen. That's called delusion. What it's really about is the process, the slow, continuous, everyday process of relearning you. Because when we experience trauma, when we experience hardship, when we experience pain, our entire conceptualization, our entire understanding and perception of ourself, of others, and of the world is radically altered. And it seems normal to you because that's what you've known. But when you go into an experience, when you sincerely have this belief that you are broken, you're going to try to do everything you can and fight like hell to radically and rapidly get out of that. And that is going to destroy your mental health. I have seen it time and time again. The people who try to rush, the people who let their pain get in the way of actually being able to repair and to build and to connect and reconnect, it ends up destroying their lives because they are trying to do anything and everything they can to get out. And they're not allowing for the process to be a lifelong journey that will actually get them to the places that they want to be and to become the people that they want to become. It's not about fixing yourself. It's about understanding why you believed that in the first place. Why did you believe that you were so broken? And how do you get to a place where you understand yourself at the deepest levels? You understand why you did what you did, and you can actually develop sincere compassion for yourself and slowly over time make change. It's not sexy. It's not radical. It's about repair and reconnection, and that takes time. And if you allow it to take the time that it needs, if you stop trying to rush the process, if you stop trying to go from the narrative that you are broken and you need to be healed, that is going to save your life. Because if you are living off of that framework, you are basically telling yourself that you are less than human. And how are you supposed to have a good life if that is the narrative that you are working from? It's not that you're broken and you need to be fixed. It's that something terrible happened to you that caused you to see yourself, others, and the world in a distorted way because it protected you. And if you want to save your mental health, if you don't want to have to deal with mental health struggles anymore, you're going to have to learn to not approach this from a sense of fix me, but heal me. Heal the messages, heal the narratives, heal the stories, repair the relationship. And that's how you have a wonderful life. Too many people live their lives halfway. Too many people go through life never actually having a life that means something and that matters to them. And I hope you take this video to heart so that that does not become you. If this resonated with you, because I know this was heavy, this was a heavy hitter. But if this resonated with you and you want to get out of that pattern, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel and send me a message. Let's connect. Let's work together. Let's help you go from I am a parasite or I am this or I am that to helping you repair the relationship to you. I'm so grateful you watched this. I sincerely hope that this sparked something in you, and I will see you next time.